Yellow Jacob here, and today I have a new pickup to share with you. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, today I have a new hockey jersey to share with you. But it is not an NHL jersey, but instead it is an USHL jersey. So without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, for those of you who are OGs on my channel, you'll know that back in early 2015, kind of right around there, I went to my first ever hockey game. And that was, well, what this pickup is about. Yeah, because at that point, I picked up a Buffalo Sabres Thomas Vanek jersey, which I still have to this day, hanging up in the closet. And, yeah. To this point, I've been to 2 hockey games in my life, and both hockey games were of this particular team. So, yeah. Like I say, this particular team, as I mentioned before, is part of the USHL, and this is the closest hockey team to where I live. And, yeah, let's just say, ironically enough, I'm pretty sure both of the times I went, they won the Clark Cup, which is the USHL's version of the Stanley Cup. So, this particular team is a 3-time winner of the Clark Cup. So, without further ado, let's get into it. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Sioux Falls Stampede USHL Premier Jersey, size 3X from K1 Hockey. This particular one was a US-made jersey, K1, with the 3X in the neck tag, the strings, the embroidered Sioux Falls Stampede logo, with the USHL patch, and the K1 on the side, with the Stampede logo on both shoulders, the striping, which is blue, gray, and like a light blue, with the sleeves, and as well the same striping pattern on the bottom of this jersey, and it is a blank back with the K1 on the back and the K1 on the bottom corner. So yeah, as many of you know, the Sioux Falls Stampede were the first ever team I'd ever seen live for hockey. And to this point, it's still the only team I've ever seen live. And both games that I went to, well, let's just say it was a good game. The second game was when they defeated the Des Moines Buccaneers 7-0 before going on their latest Clark Cup run. So, I figure I'd go ahead and buy this because they had these on sale for like $59 or so. And it was like, with all said and done, about 60-70 shipped, which is pretty good for these. Now, the quality that I have noticed is it's very, very similar to the Reebok Premiers from, well, 2007 to about 2016. So, as you can see here by the stitching and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, overall, it is a really nice jersey. And, again, with like Christmas and all that stuff coming up, it's kind of cool to have these like smaller developmental leagues and stuff like that. Because for those of you who don't know, the USHL is sort of a developmental league, like a very low level, like 18 to 20, 21-year-old sort of league, which runs rampant throughout much of the Midwest, including the states of Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota has a team or two, Nebraska, and it extends all the way out to Youngstown, Ohio. So, and there's been a few players from the, well, ironically enough, the Sioux Falls Stampede that have actually made the NHL. Probably the most notable is Thomas Vanek, which, again, if all of you remember, like especially the OGs who have been following my channel, know that, well, that was the first ever hockey jersey I bought about 6 years ago now from Full Moon Jerseys. So, yeah, that'll pretty much conclude this round of pickups, but stay tuned as I will have more coming in the next few days. So, without further ado, this is Jacob signing out, and have a good night.